I've been waiting for you.
Hi guys, it's Ruby, back again with another Vegas update video. Holy cow, this one's huge, you guys. I have ridiculous amount of information for June, and I have so much to share with you. All of it is good news. Before we get started, could I please just say a big thank you to my patrons? I'll have a link below if you'd like to join my Patreon. My channel members, which I didn't realize was a thing until recently, you can join my channel down below and get some emojis. And I just want to thank everybody that subscribed and that we've hit our 40,000 subscriber goal. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. My next goal is 50,000 subscribers. If you're not a sub and you'd like to hit that button, you will help my channel grow. Thank you so much if you do. Let's just get right into the information. Okay, I just got back from Vegas yesterday. So all of this information is brand new, fresh. They dropped a ton of info while we were there, and everything changed so drastically in the time that we were in Vegas. The first question, the one you guys are asking me, the one you want to know, masks are done. You do not have to wear a mask inside the casinos, inside the restaurants, outside, by the pool. They are gone. The CDC recommends that fully vaccinated people no longer have to wear them, and the casinos have put up signs stating fully vaccinated people do not have to wear them. It is on the honor system. You will not be asked for proof, because that was another question I was getting constantly. They are not asking you to prove it. You do not have to carry around your vaccination card. It is on the honor system. I would say for the most part while we were there, it was about 70-30, like 70% of people were not wearing masks, 30% still were. This is completely your choice. I got that question as well. Yes, if you'd like to wear one, you are more than welcome to wear one. You have full autonomy to do so, but you do not have to wear one. The only places you still do, you have to wear it in the airport. You have to wear it in Ubers. And I mean, private businesses do have the right to say you need to wear one. I didn't notice any while I was on the strip, but technically they can do that. So just be aware. You need one in your bag for Uber. You're gonna need one in your bag for the airport, but you do not have to wear them in Las Vegas casinos any longer. Ubers was my next huge question. This one was constant. Uber is still a total pain in the butt, you guys. Oh my God. We waited at least 15 to 20 minutes on average per Uber. The shortest wait was like 8 in the morning on Fremont Street. We got one within like 5 minutes. That was the only time that happened. Otherwise, we were waiting 15, 20, 25 minutes. And Uber X is like non-existent. Like the standard lowest rate Uber, we only got one once. And again, that was at 8 in the morning on Fremont. Everywhere else, we could not get one. We had to get a Comfort, which is like the slightly more expensive, or an XL to get a ride with Uber. At that rate, you guys, consider a cab. Here's when I think you should take a cab. If you are moving up and down the strip on a non-busy time, so not dinner time or rush hour, it's probably gonna be cheaper just to take the cab. We've taken them in the mornings, like switching hotels, or at one point we forgot something at our hotel and we went like a couple blocks. We'd spend around $6 or $8 on a cab, which would be less than an Uber, honestly, so you have enough left for a tip. An Uber minimum is $9. Do not take a cab to Fremont. You will get raged on price. You have to wait for an Uber, so just call one and be aware. And then during very busy peak driving times, you should probably call an Uber. I also want to highly recommend Presidential Limo. You guys know that I've had a great relationship with them for a while now. We always work with them. We actually bought a limo for our friend who came in for his birthday. He and his wife got picked up from the airport, brought to their hotel, and then brought back. He texted us and just said that was the best. He didn't have to worry about it. It was so nice to arrive like that. I highly recommend Presidential if you are looking for airport transportation. If you're doing a night out sort of thing, definitely recommend that. Let's talk about buffets. Oh my gosh, the buffets are opening. I know I said in my last video they were gonna start popping up like weeds. I told you, didn't I? I was right. Bacchanal just reopened. We were at the grand reopening. We were the second people in there, you guys. The second people through the doors. I have a video on my channel that is already up. I used to teach cooking classes, so I love food. And I think the review is really fun. I hope you enjoy it. You can check that out. Bacchanal now joins Wicked Spoon and South Point as fully open. And by that I mean self-serve. We were able to go up, grab the tongs, serve our own amount, serve our portions. They are changing the utensils every hour. And yeah, it's like a totally normal buffet experience now. No mask, you can just go up and get your food. The MGM Buffet announced while we were there that they are going to be opening on May 26th. They announced breakfast and lunch is going to be open and brunch on weekends. The average is going to be about 26 per person. We will be there and let you know how it goes, you guys. We're definitely adding that to our list when we go back. Live music is returning to Fremont on June 1st. Live music is coming back. That one's one you guys have been waiting on. Fremont will have their stages out. They will have their live shows. Expect them on June 1st to be coming back. Shows. A lot of shows are open. If you look, David Copperfield, Piff the Magic Dragon, some of the comedy shows, Tape Face, Carrot Top, some of the fantasy burlesque shows like Thunder Down Under, those are open. Shows that are returning, some of these Cirque shows. We have O at the Bellagio, the one in the water. That one's returning on July 1st. Miss Stare at Treasure Island is returning on June 28th. And Blue Man Group, yep, that's a Cirque show, is returning on June 24th. So end of June, right into early July, most of these big name shows are gonna be coming back. So how were the crowds? Crowds were great. I would say normal to busy most of the time. On Tuesday at the Bellagio, they let us know we were at a 98% capacity on a Tuesday. It was bonkers, you guys. However, the next day on Wednesday, the crowd dropped significantly. So there's really no rhyme or reason to the crowds. Obviously, Fridays and Saturdays are significantly busier. Mondays were pretty dead. But we could not believe that on a Tuesday they had such a crowd level. You're obviously going to see more of these crowds right center strip. So you have Bellagio and Caesars. Those are always just jam-packed with people. Flamingo in the Ling Promenade area, always super, super busy. If you go further down the strip on both sides, it's a lot more quiet. Stick in the middle if you want big crowds. Kind of stay towards the outskirts if you're looking for less crowds. Casino information. Table games are like back to normal full swing. While we were there, the majority of the plastic dividers on the table games are gone. Some are still up. I don't know if that's for comfort level reasons or if the dealer's not gotten their vaccinations. I'm not 100% sure why some of them still have them. The majority did not. They also were allowing people to watch and crowd around. There were no limits on how many people at the tables. They looked totally normal. The Flamingo is under some weird construction. While we went live, we were walking around and we noticed the Flamingo's like all gutted out. I don't know what's going on, but we were there for 10 days and it was happening all throughout. So I don't know if that is something that's gonna be ongoing. If you have an upcoming trip soon to the Flamingo, give them a call, ask when they're gonna be done with this casino construction. Restaurant reservations. You guys are asking if you have to have them. You do not have to have restaurant reservations. However, I still highly recommend you get dinner reservations. Not for any reason of social distancing or anything, but because the crowds are back and they are very busy. People are waiting for tables or cannot get a table at all for dinner at some of these restaurants. If there's a fine dining restaurant you want to go to, we highly recommend the Mayfair Supper Club, you guys. We just went there on our last trip and it was one of the best experiences we've had in Las Vegas. I would make sure you make your reservations for that. Do it a week out. Get your reservation set. If that's the only thing you got planned for your day, you can make it to your dinner reservation and you will have a great time and not be hangry. Some of the restaurants still have some weird inside dining stuff, particularly like In-N-Out Burger still didn't open their inside seating. Still, I don't know what's going on with that. So it's like you're fighting for one of those outside tables at In-N-Out Burger, very annoying. And Margaritaville didn't have a lot of their inside open at all. I think some of the problem is understaffing. Please be very patient with workers while you're there, you guys. They are incredibly understaffed everywhere. I don't think anyone anticipated the crowds coming back this fast and this intense, and I don't think that they're ready to handle it. So be fully aware that that is contributing to wait times in restaurants and other places, is that they are understaffed right now. Parking fees are going to resume at MGM starting in June. You are now going to have to pay to self-park. That's over with. Caesars hasn't announced it yet, but whatever MGM does, Caesars usually follows, or vice versa. So I would say starting in June, expect for free parking to be gone now if you are not like a diamond or above member at these places. Talking about clubs, day clubs, night clubs. Dance floors are resuming on June 1st. Now, we did go to a nightclub. We went to Chateau while we were there, and the dance floor was basically open. People that had table reservations were on the dance floor, so they weren't really enforcing anything. It was nuts. I mean, it was really lively in that club. People were turning up. Now, Tao, Marquee, all the big clubs are announcing open dance floors. General admission is gonna resume. We spoke to someone at Dre's Beach Club, and he said their general admin was actually starting this weekend. So when this video is up, they were starting general admission again at the beach club. So these things are all gonna be in full swing again starting in June. You're gonna actually be able to go in, and they are gonna be lively with the amount of crowds that are coming in. Pools are totally back to normal. There's no waits. We went in at all variety of times of days at a bunch of different properties. We had zero problem getting into a pool, including the MGM Grand, one of the biggest pools ever. We had no trouble getting in. You do not have to worry about pools. You will be able to get into your pools. The monorail is opening May 27th. When we went, nothing was open. And as far as we know, by May 27th, the monorail will be up and running again, so we hear. Overall, this experience, you guys, this last trip was like a totally normal Vegas. We woke up and Vegas was normal again. I don't know what to say. If you had asked me to put $1,000 on masks being gone while we were on this trip, I would have lost all my money. There's no way I would have thought in a million years. No way. And yet we were there. It's like everybody's up and out and smiling and happy to be there, and everything was normal again. It was ridiculous. If you have a June trip coming up, you're gonna have an amazing, amazing time. I wanted to give a shout out to all the people that I met on this trip. I ran into at least 50 of you guys, and you guys came up and said hi. I took pictures with some of you. If you got a picture with me, tag me on Instagram, and I will put you up on there and put you in my story. I just want to say thank you so much for stopping to say hi, you guys. I know a lot of times we're busy, you're filming, but it's always so nice to meet you all. I'm so happy that you say hello. You've all been so amazing and supportive, and you mean the world to me, so thank you so much. If you didn't get a chance to see me this trip, we are coming back in June. We will be there the week of Resorts World grand opening. I will be out and about on this trip. I think that is it for all the information for this video. This was a lot, and I was talking pretty fast. I hope you guys got all that. Basically, everything's opening! Woo! Like, that's essentially what this video is. One other thing I will say as far as casino, we talked to a lot of people, and a majority of people said they actually had won a little bit. We were way down, and then we hit pretty well, and we won. Slot play videos will be up soon, so stay tuned. It's a toss-up. We did win this trip, though, and we were losing hand over fist the last two trips, so we did leave up if you were curious about our winning, and a couple of people we talked to said they were also winning, so it's not like you're losing your money like crazy. Some people are winning. That is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Hit subscribe if you're not, so I can hit that 50K goal. That's such a huge landmark for my channel, and I hope you guys are enjoying these updates. So much content is going up on my channel, you guys. The next month is going to be berserk as far as vlogs and things like that coming up on the channel. I hope to see all of you in my next video.